Let's stay on wide receivers here. Drewski says, what can we learn about the evaluation process from guys like Ja'Marr Chase and Justin Jefferson who made immediate impacts on their teams? What skills did they have coming into the league?
Oh, these are playing into each other here a little bit. This is perfect because these are two guys that we just talked about, right? It's, to me, these are the Brandon Marshalls, Joey Galloways. They love football. They love the craft. You could tell leading up in the draft process how much they did. Justin Jefferson, I felt like I was talking to a fellow quarterback. So he loves them. So they love the game, and then ultimately they have the physical talent to what we were just talking about, to where you go, whoa, this is special talent. And yes, it might not be perfect route running, but okay, we've seen a little things here and there to go, they can do it and all that. So, like, the things you see first off is what we've always talked about receiver, pure raw physical ability. When the play was simple and they were being covered by good guys, could they just get open all the time? Yes, they could. That's what jumped out to me. People go, oh, Justin Jefferson, he's over the middle a lot for LSU. And I would go, okay, but he's not over the middle this play, and this guy's going to go in the first round in the corner, and he's running by him. So I know there was some system plays, but you're losing fact of the physical beast he is just because he got put into a spot where they went, well, let's just let Ja'Marr Chase be the beast all the time. And Jefferson, who's also a beast, but he's really good at this other stuff, let's just put him there. Getting off, just winning with pure raw physical ability, being able to get off jam is a huge thing, right? Right, to where that's a big part of it. Can they come in the NFL and deal with these awesome Jalen Ramsey corners and still, consistently get upfield to where they're not jammed into the sideline?
Right.
I think that's where, their immediate impacts are as far as they work, but they're great physical talents. And then, they love the game and are willing to work on the areas that they need to get better at.
And not to toot our own horn.
Did I answer that?
Yeah.
Right.
Not to toot our own horn, but you were higher on Justin Jefferson
than most, no doubt.
A lot of people saw Chase's ability, but yeah, you had him at 2.
Yeah, I know. I was a huge fan of Justin Jefferson. I was. He got too much of, well, they moved him in the slot, he must not be as talented. And I just was like, no, they moved him in the slot because he's good at that, and they got a freak on the outside too, so they got the best of both worlds.
All right, let's get to the you had him ahead of
Jerry Jeudy.
Jerry Jeudy,
right? Yep.
Yeah. Who could still be good.
Of course he can.
Now with Russell.
No doubt about it.
Let's get to the big uglies again here. Let's skip one down here to the Ravens. A little nitty-gritty here, but Ravens fans will like this one.
Oh, you know what I wanted to say, too? That's where, my Alex Pierce thing with that.
Oh.
And I loved Alex Pierce. I had people reach out to me when they, last week, dude, you moved Alex Pierce out of your top 5. You should have just kept him there. Alec Pierce, excuse me.
Now you're changing his name.
You should have kept him there. He's already gotten better at the route running and release things that you were worried about a little bit.
Huh.
Yes, right. And then Chris Ballard made a comment last week at their workout with Rizzer, and I'm already regretting that too. Because, I made my evaluation a little going, I've seen enough to think he can do this stuff.
Yeah.
But I let a few people scare me off it, and I'm already kind of pissed off that I did it. I am, but we'll see where that goes.
Well,
that's
good.
Where there's a balance in that conversation.
No, that's a good thing about changing your mind is we can just go back to the original ranking, the original evaluation. We still have the full screen of that.
Hi, I'm Mike Tirico, and thanks for watching. Make sure to hit subscribe for the latest news and highlights from NBC Sports.